You there, mate? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good?
I'm all good, pal. You?
Yeah, well, obviously we've had a bit of a morning this morning, but I've messaged you about that. I won't mention more about that. I'll keep calm. How are we? So, good evening, everybody. How are we doing? As you can see, just 1 second, try and sort this out again. As you can see, Joe and Simon are unavailable, so it's down to me and Kieran to steady the ship and hold the fort and see what we can do. It didn't go too bad last time, I don't think, did it?
No, very well. I think the viewers were impressed. So. Same again today.
Good, so come on, let's get your comments in. What you're thinking today, mate? What are you going for?
I'm going to go 1-1.
1-1?
Yeah, what about you?
Honestly, mate, I don't know. I can't cut.
It's a tough one to call, isn't it?
Yeah, my head's saying Arsenal, but I can't. I don't know. I really don't know.
If we did put a performance in like we did on Wednesday, I would have gone Arsenal all day long. But I thought that on Wednesday, probably alongside Palace game, were probably our best performance at season.
Yeah, well, my head. If I were a betting man, which I am, I'd say 2-1 Arsenal. But like you say, I'm holding out for something, so I'll take a point.
It's a strong Arsenal team, to be fair. He's played a few that I didn't think he'd play.
Yeah, but one thing I have noticed is if the one I looked at, Chambers is at right back in there. Is it Callum Chambers?
Yeah, he's not gone with Bellerin. He's not played Bellerin, has he?
No. If you're Dash there, this is time for McNeil to shine. Get him up against Chambers.
Yeah.
No, because he's not been the best, has he? Let's be honest, in the past couple of games, but he's got a good opportunity. I think if we're going to get any luck, it's going to be McNeil against Chambers for me.
Yeah, definitely.
So just a bit.
I didn't think you were going to play. I didn't think you were going to play people like Aubameyang and Saka. I thought, like, I'm watching that. Have you watched that pre-game show with Joe and Arsenal fan?
No, I haven't, mate. As you know, I've had a bit of a hectic morning. Yeah. So
he expected them to. He expected to rest a lot of these ready for their Europa League game on Thursday, but he's played them. So he's fearing coming here. So it's all set for a good game. So hopefully it is.
So just a bit of housekeeping. What minute are you on, pal?
I am on 1 minute 55. What are you on?
Right, you're gonna have to pause it, mate. I'm watching it through iPad, so I'm on 1:30.
Right, I'll let you know. Oh, hang on, shit. Right, let me know when you're on 2:05.
Right, no worries, mate. We'll do. So apologies, we'll just get it sorted, and then we're good to go. See, that's the thing. I've got BT through iPad, but it's like a minute behind. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, have you not got it on your teller?
No, I just have it through the app. Right, 2 minutes 5 now. Sorry, mate. I should have given you a countdown.
All right.
So let's have a quick dip into the comments. Let's have a look. Christine Lonsdale. That music makes me jump out of the seat. Well, to be honest, I have to control it, and I still don't know what I'm doing. I press the button, it comes on, and I say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you've got to try and get everyone in. So I feel your pain. Lewis Porter 1-1. I haven't had a chance to put one on. I mean, that's how busy my morning's been. I haven't even had a chance to put a bet on. Dan Taylor.
Put a quid on 120 to 1. 120 to 1. Aubameyang and Bud to score any time, and Xhaka and Tarkowski to get booked.
Well, if that comes in, give me lottery numbers for tonight. Dan Taylor, this could genuinely go either way. Yeah, I'm same. I can't call it, to be honest. It's one of them. If this were on a coupon, which it is, I'd just stay away from it. Martin Bomberheaton 2-1 to us. Phil Wilcock 2-1 to Arsenal, and then Phil Jones is in podcast first team today. Yeah, so you got the first team back in. So obviously I've missed the past couple of games on the watch along. How's it been? Been good?
Yeah, good. Yeah, we had a good crack on Wednesday, me, Simon and Jared, but Jared were obviously in Blackpool, but he kept going off. He was like his spare room with projector on. He only had a projector. He's got no telly up there. He had like a projector on it, but he kept going off. But yeah, we had a good laugh. But did you see it again? Did you see it again?
Yeah, I seen the game and stuff. I just couldn't do the watch along, obviously, because we 6 o'clock. By the time I get home and that, it's hard work.
Yeah, played really well. And then obviously one before that was just Tottenham. We're all three. We're just talking bollocks to everyone because we weren't even interested in the game after 3-0 at half time. We just give it up.
Yeah, well that Saturday, I'd obviously we're moving house. I had to get a load of stuff like a surveyor and stuff were coming round, and so I couldn't do the watch along. But I had it on in the background, and as soon as it went to 1-0, I hadn't done this before. Well, I have done it before, but for a long time, I turned the game off. I just turned it off. I thought I'm not even interested in that, so I didn't end up seeing most of it. You just knew what were coming. You just knew that it were just going to be an absolute disaster with that Spurs game. But
the thing is, the goals were avoidable. They were stupid frigging goals to give away, especially the first one. Yeah. First one is just like a number of errors. Tarket and then Pope, should he have come? Could he have done better? Probably. Taylor's not pushed high enough. Just silly mistakes. And then but to be fair to them, they give exact reaction that I expected on Wednesday. I wanted a reaction and they gave one. They give probably, like I said, alongside Palace, that's probably the best home performance of the season. We just couldn't get a winner. I mean, Schmeichel's that game of his life, to be fair.
Oh, that was an outstanding save, that weren't it, to be fair.
I mean, they made that one in first half from Tarket.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, shit.
Bamiyang.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my days. Oh, gotta be saving that.
Had to be Aubameyang, didn't it? Had to be Aubameyang.
He's got an hand to that as well. It's not like he's hit that with power for me.
Not
so
good.
I need to watch that one again.
Not good. That Safe gets it. Bob Lord stand.
I mean, look at that. That's too easy to get it into midfield to William.
Lawton's not done well there.
He's so Lawton, to be fair. That's the thing with players like Aubameyang. They just look at that, don't it? But I'm sorry, you've got to
be stopping that.
Yeah, you've got to be stopping that. There's not a lot of power behind that.
He's got to be stopping that. It's not even a lot of power. He's got to be stopping that dead, or it's got to go. He's got to tap power red ball. Oh dear, disastrous start.
Yeah, Phil Wilcox, shit.
I'm listening to commentary one here. That's 8 goals now in 7 games against us, Aubameyang.
Well, there was a stat before. In the last 3 matches, they averaged 2 goals a game, whereas we 0.33. That's our problem. We just can't. We're just bad going forward. This is Dash's game plan out the window now for me, because he's obviously thought, right, remain solid at the back, try and nick something. We're 1-0 down after 6 minutes at home. Just gonna have to go for it now. Pointless sitting back. Yeah, what's Mitchell Phillipson Campbell. I apologise for mumbling your name through. How's he scoring from that tight angle? Pope's got to do better. Yeah, we've just been saying that.
Oh, Pope, just showed it again.
Yeah, and then everyone's thinking it's going to be another Spurs. I think we're at home, so you'd like to think that we can get something back into it. But
I can't see it being.
We can't even blame the starting 11 though, because that arguably is our strongest.
That is our strongest team. Yeah.
Go on.
Again, we just need a reaction. Oh, that's poor, Westwood. That's terrible. That is shocking.
Right, so just bear with me. I'm going to try. I hope there's not a lot of goals because I have to update this bloody scoreboard. Right, how do you edit it? Have you got any other bets on or not?
No, I'll have a look after this for this afternoon. I'll do an Aki this afternoon. I'll wait.
Yeah, I haven't done out. I've just left mine for the time being.
Are you doing one later?
Oh, we're there. He's mastered the scoreboard again. There we go.
Are you doing one later?
Yeah, I'll do one. I'll probably have a look at half time and see what I fancy. Yeah.
Oh, we better do a shout out, haven't we, for Parker?
Go on.
We better do a shout out for Parker, haven't we, Joe's lad?
Wow.
It's his birthday, isn't it? That's why Joe's got it.
Yesterday. I commented on Facebook. I've done my shout out.
Anyway, happy birthday, Parker, Joe's lad. Up the Clarets. Happy birthday to Parker.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Joe's little lad's birthday today, tomorrow, yesterday. So he's he's otherwise engaged, so hence why the A team's on. Let's have a quick dip into the comments again. All right, let's have a look. Martin McCavitt just tuned in. How do, lads? Good evening. Good afternoon, Martin. Hope you're well.
Good afternoon, Martin. Yeah, hope you're well, pal.
Come on, lads, please pick up the pace. I don't know if you're on about us or the football. I hope you're on about the football.
Yeah, I hope he's on about the football.
And same as Simon, disappointing start. Again, I hope you're on about the football and not myself and Kieran. But yeah, this is a good comment. Yeah, Thomas Grant, our midfield was bypassed by a single ball. And that's Partey picked that up at centre half. 1-2 with Xhaka, straight through to obviously Willian. And then after that, it's just too easy again.
Same as second goal. Exact same as what second goal were, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What Kane did. But a ball against beat midfield and
They're just dictating player, Arsenal, aren't they? It's just their own pace now.
Well, they use it with the pitch as well.
They've had a weird season as well for me, Arsenal, because where are they in league? Is it like eighth or something like that? And you think they haven't had that good of a season.
This is what Joe and that Robbie, that Arsenal fan from the Arsenal TV were on about it in pre-game show. Like they were saying that obviously Robbie was saying that they've had a bit of stop-start the 10th. You know, and he think in his opinion it's not been a good season unless like they go on and win Europa League. And it's been a bit of stop-start. You know what I mean? They had a bad start. Then they had a bit of form where they beat Chelsea at home, and then they had a bit of a stop again. Obviously, we beat them there 1-0, and Villa put 3 past them. So they've had a bit of stop-start, and then they've hit a bit of form again. So, but they were saying that Robbie was saying that most Arsenal fans are disappointed with their season. But I mean, he's played a strong team today, a really strong team. I mean, I think Lawton's going to find it tough today because he's got that Kieran Tierney's a good player. Yeah,
you know for a fact, though, with Arsenal, if that were Wenger or Emery, who's had the start to the season that Arteta's had, they'd be trying to hang him outside the club.
Yeah.
But they just go all in, don't they? I mean, he's bringing the youth team through, which is obviously good to see for any team. But if Emery had had the start he's had and playing them youth players, he'd be why are you going to spend fortune on the star striker, a star winger and stuff? So
you've got to give him time, haven't you? He's come in. He's been a coach at City, so he's been obviously worked with one of the best managers in the world, and you got to give him time. But then again, he could have been like what Lampard were at Chelsea. They could have just given it bullet.
Well, the positive take out of it is we haven't let the floodgates haven't opened, have they? We seem to have been.
No. Yeah, we've reacted well. We've reacted well again. We just need to obviously not concede again in the next few minutes, but. It doesn't seem as our pace as it were on Wednesday night. You know, this is what I'm saying. This is what you were talking about, Dwight. You've got to run at that Chambers.
Could have done without.
He's got to get past him there.
Yeah. Phil Wilcox in the chat. Brownhill injured. I don't know if I've missed something or I've missed something with that.
Unless he means Brownhill looks injured, but
no. Thomas Grant, Wood scored 4 all season. Why are people still defending him?
This is our top scorer. And he's been injured twice. He's had 2 spells out on sidelines.
Yeah, I do get the argument with Chris Wood. He is a frustrating player, but I still stand by he's our best striker.
But he does the job. He's not my favourite striker, but end of the day,
yeah,
he's been our top goal scorer for all season in the Premier League. So you can't knock him. Yeah. He's there to score goals, and that's what he does.
I think if we'd have had, for instance, like you likes of Chris Wood, if we'd have had other strikers that were scoring 10, 12, 15 goals a season, then you can compare him against that. But we haven't. So I think
if Jade had been 2 or 3 years younger, then he'd probably.
I think the problem is we've relied on Chris Wood's goals. So when he's obviously not getting that goal return that we used to, it's automatically Chris Wood's gone shit. And you've got to look. We've scored on average 0.33 goals in the last. You know what I mean? We're not scoring it. That's a full team for me. McNeil's not delivering as he were.
No
defending. You know how many chances? All it were last season were McNeil.
He's been shocking.
Taylor McNeil balling and how many goals? He's been shocking, but you've got to remember he's only a young lad at the end of the day. Saka at Arsenal, he has 5 good games and he'll go off the boil a little bit and then he gets back into it. You've got to remember the young lads. They've got pretty 10, 12 years ahead of him yet. We just rely on him that much. Same with Chris Wood.
Yeah, agreed. I'm just looking at bench now. That's probably our strongest bench this season. Brady.
Robbie Brady's back. Viva La Brady.
Player season's back. Peacock, Farrell, Stevens, Rodriguez, Peters, Bardsley, Long, Dunn, Benson. So there's only 2 young lads on bench. That's probably the strongest bench we've had all season.
Yeah. Phil's put limping badly. Like I say, I am. It's kind of hard sometimes to.
It looks alright to me.
When you're going through this.
It looks alright to me, but.
Graham Nutter in the chat. Lawton can't defend for Toffee. Simple as that.
Oh, shit.
Look to target him early, as happened last week at Spurs. Yeah, I think he's been more improved this season, attacking wise as Lawton, but there do seem to be a lot of goals come down that side.
Who do you think's going to go down, mate? Fulham and Newcastle or Brighton?
I think Newcastle's in free fall. It's completely capitulating, is that club, isn't it? It's been it's been simmering for me now for a good couple of seasons. I mean,
there's unrest now as well, and they've had that. They've had that instant training ground, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, that with Benitez, the way they harp on about him, you're like, come on, what did he actually do for him, really, Benitez? It was just that he was a name.
Style of football. It was the style of football he played, wasn't it? That was it. He spent.
What?
I mean, everyone does on it. Everyone, this is what I don't get, and I think Robbie said it on Arsenal TV. Newcastle come up for some. Because Joe asked Robbie who he thought he'd go down. And when you look at Newcastle, all right, he's not given what City have spent or United, but they paid 30 million for Callum Wilson, or 25 million, whatever it were, and they've given money to spend. They just spent it on shit, and they've got good players. Maximum, he's a great player. But he's injured again till next month. This is what I think they'll struggle. But the problem is Fulham are not winning games. They're only drawing. They're not picking up enough 3 points. And whether they'll catch him, whether they'll win enough to catch him, I don't know. I'm just hoping that by the time we play Fulham, it's done and dusted, and we're out of sight. But you don't know, do you?
Yeah, Newcastle's a weird one because they go on about Mark Ashley. Yeah, whatever he's done, changing the name of the stadium and all that. But he has backed the manager in every transfer. Like the players you're mentioning say aren't good enough. They've still spent that money. You know what I mean? We as Burnley fans would love that kind of transfer window where you bring in Fraser, you bring in Callum Wilson. Obviously, they signed Jeff Hendrick on a free, but what free signings do we get? I'd rather have Hendrick over bloody Dale Stevens.
It's a free signing, fine, but Newcastle will still have had to pay Hendrick a signing on fee. He'll still got a signing on fee. He'll still get wages, everything. So it's not technically. It's a free signing, whether it's obviously not paid as a transfer fee. There's still wages to pay. Still a signing on fee. I mean, if you look at league table now, and how many? So 1, 2, 3, 4. You could probably say, majority all Premier League teams have got higher spending than what Burnley have. But even them 3 that are at bottom 3, Fulham, West Brom, Sheffield United, they've all got more money than us. Even Sheffield United have. I mean, did they pay 20 million for that Brewster?
Yeah, 28 million. I think you get some additions with that, don't you?
Liverpool, they paid like 15 million for that Ollie McBurney from Swansea. So they've spent money. But obviously, the difference is Dash, we play a certain way, and Dash hasn't fighting together, where some of them teams, they don't look like they're playing together. And that's the difference. No. And that's why I think we'll stay up. Well, I hope we stay up. I think we will stay up. It's just we're not consistent enough, are we? We're just not getting that consistency together.
That's kind of what Claire said in the comments. Yeah, I just seen it. Started slow again. The thing is, you don't know what Burnley's going to turn up each game.
Exactly. That's shit. Vidra, that's shit.
That's it. You look at the Palace game, and everyone were buzzing after that. And then the Fulham and West Brom were an absolute disaster zone. Spurs were bad, but then you think Leicester, that was a decent performance. You just don't know what's going to happen, do you? So, Arsenal on the break.
I mean, I know it were a very much changed Leicester.
Oh, shit. Well done, Low. Good recovery, to be fair.
I mean, I know Wednesday night it were a very much, changed Leicester side. I mean, they didn't have Harvey Barnes. They had a lot of injuries, more injuries than what we had. But, it was still a great performance against a decent Leicester side that they fielded. and we did more than enough to win it. And then we go on. This is the frustrating bit. And then we go and start like we have again today.
Yeah, Aubameyang, he didn't think he was going to get that back then, did he? He didn't think Lawton were just going to do that. So got away with one there. I tell you what, they're moving the ball well on in between our midfield and defence.
Yeah, they are.
It's too easy.
Attempts 3 on target. How many? 2. We haven't had one yet.
No.
Well done, Taylor. That Saka's a good player for Arsenal. That young lad. Like you said, he's only a young lad, but he's a good player. Really good player.
As an England fan, I think you look at that bloody England squad now and the talent that we have.
But you won't like Southgate. How's Southgate going to pick? How's Southgate? You've got to look at going forward as well. We've got Mount, we've got Grealish, you've got Foden, you've got Saka, you've got it's going to be impossible. What's this? Obviously Kane's going to start up front, but it's who do you surround him by? We're blessed with talent, but it's going to be a tough job who he's going to pick at Euros. Obviously, squad wise, it'll be easy to pick, but his starting 11 is going to be an hard task because you could pick any of them and they all perform probably.
It's a good headache to have, though, isn't it? You'd rather be in that position than not be able to pick between them kind of players.
Same with goalkeeping position. Now it looks like Henderson's going to get a run at United side after what's happened with De Gea.
Yeah.
He might push Pope now, especially when Pope's, make it honest. I mean, he definitely should do better there. He's got to stop that for me.
And Mickey's had enough here on YouTube. Turned it off, losing interest in this club at the moment.
I won't go that far.
I think a lot of it is you're not able to go on any games, so you don't feel that connection when you're watching it that you did when you're going on home and away. That's the big thing for me. And I get that because apart from if Burnley's playing now, I won't necessarily spend all Sunday watching Super Sunday because it's just fucking shit. And you see them decisions that's going as well with VAR. And it's just fucking absolute crap.
Me and you were messaging each other when that West Brom game were absolutely laughable.
It was disgrace, absolutely. And obviously,
I just sat there thinking, what the fuck is Mason doing here? He's absolutely lost the plot. He absolutely lost it. He
is the worst referee of all time, I think.
And then in that were best, he was supposed to be fourth official for that Liverpool-Sheffield United game, and he pulled out, reckon he were injured. He were injured, bollocks.
He had brain damage, didn't he?
He just lost it. He absolutely lost the plot. But they're not referees anymore, are they? There's no point in them being there because they're not making any decisions for themselves.
Tell you what, it's just like, here we go. Saka, 1-2 with Aubameyang.
Oh, shit. Oh, for God's sake. How'd you miss that?
This could be 3 after about 20 minutes here.
Midfield, no. Watch Dwight. That's a nothing challenge for McNeil again. We're all over the place. I mean, he's got lucky there. He's bounced off Taylor.
That's a great challenge by Tarky there.
Yeah, it is.
That one. Like I say, it's just come back off Taylor.
Could be 3-0 down here.
Carl, how we're not 3 down. Yeah.
We'll do well to stay in this till half time.
Like I say, I know there's a couple of comments coming in on YouTube. Is there any Arsenal fans in the chat? Feel free to fire some comments in. Yeah. And then Christian Brown thought he was going to get a result today. By the looks of it, I was wrong. It seems that way at the minute. I mean, it into another Spurs where we're 3 down straight away. So take the positives out of it. The thing is, like I said to you at the beginning, we started with his strongest 11. So it's not like you look at the bench and think, why is he not playing? Why is he not playing? This is the strongest 11, so there's no excuses.
That's shite ball. They just move it ball out a lot quicker.
That's it. Playing Arsenal, they've still got quality players. They might have been having an off season where they haven't been able to string results together on a consistent basis, but they're no muppets. We've got world class players.
We're not pressing like we did on Wednesday night. There's not that high intensity press. We're just sitting back and letting them have ball.
That's free kick. Take that. These are the games where, for me, you do want Barnes in over Vidra, because you look at David Luiz and you just think Vidra's not going to trouble him that much. Whereas Barnes up against Luiz, you know you're going to get drawn fouled. You're going to get that kind of thing.
That's what that Robbie said when Joe mentioned that Barnes right on pre-game show, and that Robbie was like, "Oh, that's good then," because he does a job, doesn't he? He owns defenders. That's why we call him a shithouse. He's like Diego Costa. He owns defenders. Elbows are everywhere. What's that? Watch Forest and Watford instead. New centre back. I was on about Joe Worrell.
Yeah. And this is Joe Ellis. I think it used to work. Yeah, Joe. How is it more live in Australia than it is in England? You're about 5 seconds behind us going off your reactions. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm watching it through BT app on an iPad, and there's actually on the stream there's a minute delay to when you see it as well. So it's a little bit frustrating sometimes, because I read the comments and I knew they'd scored before I seen it. So yeah, passing is dreadful. We just don't move it round it.
It's not quick enough, is it?
No. That's better. That is better. Straight in, Lawton.
It's like everyone get excited because like Fulham are away at Liverpool tomorrow. Well, I won't get too excited. They've lost the last 5 home games, Liverpool.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's another thing about the fans. You know, for some teams it seems to be more of a positive, but for others, like probably us, it's a negative. And probably certain for Liverpool as well. Probably affected Liverpool at home, and it certainly affected us at home, hasn't it?
We've got an Arsenal fan in the chat. Let's put it up. JM, I'm an Arsenal fan. I feel sorry that your club doesn't get any financial backing.
Yeah, so do we.
Yeah, there's one sec. Chris Wood. This is better. It's a good ball in.
Fucking that ball.
Yeah.
Stop the ball. Get back in.
Yeah, we're the same. Unfortunately, we're never going to be a team that's going to be spending £50 million every transfer window. We've come to the realisation of that now. And then when we do spend this, like Ben Gibson, what are it, 15 million, he gets shipped off on loan to Norwich. So you just get used to it, don't you? Just buying fucking Dale Stevens and Stephen Reeds and players like that.
Stephen Reed.
Sharp.
That's a throwback, isn't it?
Lloyd Dyer, them types of players. I've seen him name get banded around over there.
Lloyd Dyer.
And it's we always go on about loan signings. There's loan signings out there, but it's pointless because you don't play them.
Yeah. His worst one has to be, who is it, from Leicester? His fucking worst loan signing. What were he called? Drinkwater. Yeah,
but I must admit, I think when we signed him, a lot of Burnley fans were buzzing about that. I was quite happy with that signing at the time. He just fucking completely let himself go, though, hasn't
he? Yeah, he's got to. He's thought, won't Premier League. He's got too big for his boots, hasn't he? Big move to Chelsea for big money.
Yeah. Come on.
That's poor.
It's a snapshot.
I think Fulham will feel the backlash tomorrow. I hope you're right, mate. I hope Liverpool get a bag full tomorrow.
Well, I thought that. We did a last man standing at work and beginning of the season, and I fucking picked Liverpool, didn't I, when they were away at Fulham. I thought, that's a banker, and then ended up getting beat. So, with Bardo signing a new contract, I can't see us signing a right back over the summer, even though ideally we need a young right back.
What's your thoughts on that, JT? What's your thought on Bardsley?
I think it makes sense, really, for me, because he's not going to start every week, and he knows he's not going to start every week. Yeah. But I think you need someone like him in and around the squad.
Experience and that, innit?
Yeah, he's all right for the odd game.
That's fucking shocking.
Yeah, that's poor. He's all right in and around like the ground. You know, when he comes on, it's not like he has a shocker. He just can't play 20 games a season anymore.
That was funny that his missus broke the story first on Instagram. Oh, shit.
It's too easy. Outside edge of the box every time. Yeah, I bet Daz Bentley are absolutely fuming that she brought that. Good.
I know.
Yeah, Stephen James didn't know he signed an extension. Yeah, 1 year contract extension. As broken as Kieran said by his missus on Instagram, which is different. But this is a good comment. Need someone with pace. This is exactly what I say week in, week out. We must be the slowest team in Premier League history.
You can't beat. No matter how good a side you are, when you're against pace, you struggle. That's what defenders are frightened of, pace, and we haven't got any. We haven't got any. Well done, Matty. Oh, no, Gudmundsson. Well done, Gudmundsson, lad.
That's Willie, and he's had his day for me now.
He's dog shit, and he's been dog shit.
Watch him come and turn it on and bag a bloody hat-trick, but I think he's had his day for me now.
Yeah. Well, that's shocking, McNeil. That is fucking awful.
What's he having to do at Westwood for there? That were your fucking stray pass that were 10 mile nowhere near him. Like, why is he in centre mid? Get out wide. It's just half-arsed with him at the minute. Go on. Is Cork injured or is he on the bench? That's something I've noticed.
No, Cork's not. I don't think he's on. I don't like he's on bench. He must be injured.
Is he injured? Yeah.
Must be.
Phil, sack this. I'm going in the hot tub. It's all right for some. I'm going in the hot tub.
You don't blame you. Bit cold for hot tub, like, but.
Oh, it don't matter, does it? It's hot. It's like a cat with a mouse, is this, isn't it?
Just a fucking training. Look at him, just knocking it around like it's a training. We're not even nowhere near. Look where we are. Look at David Luiz, wet pressure.
That's what happens when you drop to 3 centre halves, like they're doing. They're just dropping to 3, and the fullbacks are pushing up. Look at that though. There, Saka, not letting Taylor have 1 second on the ball.
Well done, Wood. There again. Oh, that's fucking awful, Westwood. Then he's fouled.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Hey.
Simon, yeah, not a cold tub. Oh, where is it? Yeah, not a cold tub. That's exactly what I said when you said it's too cold. It's an hot tub. You get warm in it.
You fucking feel it when it gets out.
The lack of squad rotation has robbed them of the desire. They know no matter how shit they play, they will start. I think that one's a little bit harsh because we can't rotate the squad. That's his problem. And I think that's what we're finding this season. We can't rotate it because we don't have the players. It's not like we have 4 fit strikers who we can constantly switch around. Brady, Gudmundsson spend 80% of the season injured. So you're always filling in the gaps. And because we rely on players like Nick Pope as much as we do, when he does something like that, everyone's, oh, Pope's had a shocker. But how many saves does he pull off in a game? He'll pull off 5 saves in this game that won't get talked about. All you'll talk about is that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas there's quite a lot of keepers, you watch on that match of the day when they win 3-1 and the first goal is always like a bit of a mistake from the keeper. JBG is shown off his pace when feeding the Barnsley's classic goals. But did I forget about Charlie Taylor? I don't know what that means, to be honest. Even the youngsters will be better than this.
I'm not even going there. Not even going there.
You don't know till you try him at the end of the day, do you? But We've seen a couple of them, and
we're not in a situation to try youngsters. Well, definitely start them anyway.
No.
Yeah, we've seen Mumbongo. Yeah, it's different. Everyone gets excited. Oh, scored 2 real goals for under 23s. Yeah, he's playing against under 23 players in basically a fucking training match, not up against.
Yeah, but to be fair though, you could say that about McNeil.
Yeah,
McNeil.
Yeah.
If you'd have said at the time when he come into the squad, oh, start McNeil every game, you'd be going mental.
Yeah,
but he got his chance and he grasped it. You don't know. That is the problem. You don't know till they try him. But we're not in a position where we can take 3 players out of the starting 11 and put youngsters in and say, right, we're going to give you a go. We're not going to do that because we're not.
You couldn't take Tarky or me out. You couldn't drop Tarky or me and play that Jimmy Dunn.
No.
For instance, you couldn't take one of them out and say, right, we'll give Jimmy Dunn a try.
No, it's like City. They could take Jesus and Aguero out and play some under-19 kid, and you won't notice because that team is that good. He can just go in and do whatever he wants. That 19-year-old, he can have a shocker, but it don't matter because they're still going to win.
Well, Aguero's not played this season, and they're still 21 points clear or whatever it is. 15 points.
They've been immense, haven't they? They've been unbelievable this year.
Everyone wrote them off, didn't they? End of November, we were bottom of the league, and they were about 8th, 9th. Everyone wrote them off, or City have finished, Guardiola's, I can't do it now. And then, okay, what is it? 20? Is it 29 games unbeaten? They've won like last 21, 22.
We've got a Chelsea fan in the chat.
Chelsea fan.
Wake up, Burnley. Yeah, I'm with you, mate. We need to wake up, unfortunately. But I must admit, Chelsea's my favourite away day. I love Chelsea away. I don't know why, I just do. I quite like the ground. It's like a big old-fashioned ground.
Yeah,
you go to Arsenal and stuff, and it's just like a fucking museum, innit? Anfield, same.
When you've been once to Emirates, that's it. There's no point in going again because you've been.
No.
Well
done, Pope. Well done. Pope's turning into Neuer. Yeah. Yeah, Simon's put a comment in. YouTube is closer to the real time than for Facebook. Yeah, if you're watching this through Facebook, there is like a minute delay from us like talking now. We're like a minute fast forward, if that makes sense. So feel free to watch it on the YouTube channel.
He's doing well, so he's busy. Mr. Celebrity, and he's doing well on here to say he's busy. Come on.
on his Hair Socials website.
Yeah.
You don't have time. When you're live in New York, you don't want to be watching Burnley Arsenal in Burnley, do you? What is your opinion of not having Barnes? Personally, I think when he played, he was rubbish this year. Again, you could say that for a lot of players, though.
Yeah, he's had a couple of bad injuries, hasn't he? But when he plays, you can't. When he plays, i.e., against Palace, and he orange defenders, he does a job. Oh, fuck off!
Oh no!
Well done. That was a shit ball from Aubameyang. Good job it worked. Well done.
Do you think that we're a bit too obvious? Yeah. Again, that comment. I've always said we're too one-dimensional. We'll never change it up. It's 4-4-2, the same thing every week.
Yeah.
We don't even change it for a cup game. You think of a cup game for a low league team? He's
never going to come away from that.
I think even if he did, I'm not saying he's going to, but say he were the manager of Arsenal, he'd still play 4-4-2, but he'd have obviously better players. And that's the way he is. That's the way it's
just old-fashioned. Just old-fashioned.
It's worked, hasn't it? You know what I mean? It's worked. It's got us where it's got us.
Yeah, he's never going to change it.
No. It's like the red arrows when they break. They break in numbers and pace.
Yeah. Well, last 5 minutes we've had 62% at ball, so we're having more at ball. We're just not doing fuck all with it.
Mark Stevenson, Dash is going off his bonds. Like I said, we have to mute it as well, so we can't hear Dash, but I can imagine.
Yes!
What are they doing?
Yay! What a fucking... mate. Grab the jacket, that was brilliant. Grab the jacket, that was fucking brilliant. That's like... I just need Jacker and Tarkowski to get booked now. Hey!
Oh my days. What
please
is he
tell
doing?
Me he's on side. Just please, it's Wood. Just tell me he's on fucking side to start with. Oh, he's going to be offside here.
What's he doing? What's he
Only
trying
can't
to
be
do?
offside. Only can't be offside. Can he? He's off
He can't
an
be.
Arsenal. What is he
He's
doing?
him. What's he trying to do?
He's trying to play it out wide, isn't he? To who's it? Chambers, isn't he? He's trying to give it Chambers. And he's not seen Wood.
How can you not see Wood? He's about fucking 6 foot straight in front of you.
He's had a look as well. He's trying to give it Louise.
Wow. I'm sorry. If you're an Arsenal fan, you are going absolutely mental. We should be coasting here. How is this 1-1?
He's seen Wood celebrating. Wood's going.
But again, this comes back to my point about Chris Wood. He's always in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. I've got commentary in one here. Steve McManaman's absolutely pissing himself at that goal. One. Yeah, like I said, we've got to be. We can't be. Yeah, Arsenal should be fucking. Arsenal should be way ahead. Should at least 3.
Well, that was the only way we were going to score by that mistake or like a set piece or something. We're never going to break them down.
Goal at season.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
Better than Lawton. Better than Lawton's that.
Lawton who? Whoa,
don't say that. You'll have Simon on your back.
No, I'm only joking. I'm only messing. Xhaka is crap. The thing is, though, he's actually played all right as Xhaka. Because they wrote him off, haven't they, at one point?
Well, since Arteta come, he's got him playing well, hasn't he? Before that, yeah. I mean, he had that do at Emirates where he was subbed and he was seen when he gesturing towards the crowd and throwing his shirt off. But since Arteta's come, got him playing well. I don't think he's a bad player, but that's why I put him to get booked, because he just seems to get booked every game or every other game.
I'll tell you what I do need to do. I need to update this bloody score.
The scoreboard, I was going to say, you need to update it. The best thing is what he's looked up as well. He's even looked up.
Can I think? I'm gonna go rogue.
Hey!
I've gone rogue. Joe won't be happy. It's just a simple scoreboard. You don't mess about with it. Well, you're not here, Joe, so I'm doing what I want.
Yeah, he likes that finger one at bottom, doesn't he? Going on at bottom.
Yeah, nah. I don't know where that is, to be honest, in the bloody thing.
Yeah, Simon were trying to work it out on Wednesday. Eventually found it. Go on, Vince. Go on. Go on, Vince. This is reaction we need. This is what we should be doing. Oh! This is better. This is what we should be doing. This is what we should be doing. Fucking McNeil running at Chambers. That's what he needs to do. But this is the danger. This is where they break and they got this.
But as confidence is up now.
Yeah. Well, it showed it on here. Like I said, we had last 5 minutes before goal. We had 62% of ball. We just need to fucking do something with it. We've had 4 attempts on target. According to fucking BT, we've had 3 on target and they've had 1, which was goal. So if you look at that.
Come on, this is better. What's this? AFTV said they would have had Wood as they need a target man. Is that what he said?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Robbie said he'd have Chris Wood. He said it obviously he won't. That Robbie said obviously he won't play a lot, but certain games like cup games and when if he had to come on and do a job, then he'd probably iron defences. So yeah, he said I think the question were. I think Joe asked Robbie which players he'd take to Arsenal, and I think he said Pope and Wood. And I was surprised at the Wood one. Obviously, I thought he'd go with goalkeeper. I mean, he's a good goalkeeper, that Leno, but he went with Pope because obviously I don't think they've got I think the who's the backup for Arsenal? It's in from Brighton, isn't it? Sounding
that Matty Ryan.
So I think he said Pope, and then I was surprised he said Wood. I was expecting him to say someone like McNeil or Tarkowski or Ben Mee, but no, he went for Wood and he said he does a job and he earns defenders. So, yeah, that's what Robbie said.
That's baffled me, is that? I
can't
see why an Arsenal fan would want Chris Wood up top.
It did me when he answered, because like I said, I expected him to say Pope or one.
Well, saying that, saying that, they were raving about with a Yaya Sanogo 5 years ago, and he were fucking bobbing. So yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
He missed a penalty last night for somebody.
Huddersfield, is it Huddersfield?
Huddersfield, yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Huddersfield, yeah.
They've surely got to 2 players they want is Pope, but the shit at back. You'd have Tarky, ain't it? Simon
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
well done, Tarky.
Yeah, he's put there and Tarky. For me, Tarkowski walks into Tech City out of it at the minute, and I think he walks into any other Premier League team at the minute.
This is what I didn't understand.
We had this conversation.
This is what I didn't understand about. This is what I didn't understand about Jurgen Klopp, right? He had Van Dijk and he got Gomez injured, yeah. Then he fucking had Fabinho who were playing at centre half injured, and January window were coming. And I thought he might make a move for Turkey here. He went and fucking signed that fucking he went and signed that young lad from Turkey that no one ever heard of, well, from German league, and paid $2 million for that fucking Davis from Preston. Surely you would have thought. He must have thought. Oh yeah, great. He's a great defender, and if I offer 30 million, Burnley will probably sell him.
Yeah, but you've got to remember though, if they'd have gone out and signed a £70 million centre half, I get what you're saying, but these players are good. Matip, Van Dijk, and Gomez are going to come back from injury, so you're going to have 4 centre. You can't all play. So he's probably looked at it and thought, right, do I gamble and do that, or do I save it till the beginning of next season? And I think he kind of knew that they weren't going to compete with City. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I can take out of it. I don't see if they'd have spent 40 million on Tarky or that Conor Cody, they're not going to play when them are back. So you're just wasting 40 million, aren't you? What's the point?
No, even about that Gomez. From what I've seen, that Gomez, he don't look that good.
It's because he's at Liverpool. Isn't it? That's the only reason. He's a good centre half, but he's no Tarky for me. And then Simon's not happy. You're having to go at his mate Davis. To be fair, he never. Yeah, you on about when he signed that Ben Davis. He never said he was bad. He just said you should be signing someone at better.
Mate, he signed him. Yeah, he's half time now.
Tell you what, I'll take that.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, dip into the comments, mate, and then
yeah.
Shall we go down to?
Are you having a beer, by the way? Is it too early for you?
It's not too early after my morning, but are
you on the posh coffee? Are you on the posh coffee again? Oh no, she's not there to make you one.
She's not there to make me one, so I'm not on the pods. I'm just on a tea. Dan Taylor, I thought they were going to go for Tarky. I actually thought like I said, for me, Tarky goes. Well, apart from City at the minute, he walks into any other Premier League team. He's that good.
He's better than fucking Maguire. He's better than Maguire. Definitely walk at United team. Definitely walk at Man U team.
It going over Lindelof. He won't go in over Maguire.
Not well.
He's I don't think people realise who aren't Burnley fans how good Tarky is. He's absolutely unbelievable. Dante, if they give us 30 million, I bet we would have bought the lad from Stoke and Worrell. Possibly. Well done, Clarets. Again, I'll take that at half time. That goal was giving you a massive boot. Yeah, it's been a total game changer since that went in, but we needed that because we were never going to break Arsenal down. And like we said, they should have been 3-0 up. But we needed something like that. And Shaka's had an absolute nightmare and he's gifted it us.
Yeah.
So go on then, mate. Thoughts on the first half?
Well, worst possible start again, weren't it? A bit like Spurs conceded a poor goal. Pope's, Pope's got to take criticism as well as applaud it. You know what I mean? We how many times we shout about him, but he's got to do better there. He's got to stop that dead, or and keep it, or he's got to parry it right post. So he should have stopped that. But goalkeepers make mistakes, and he probably realises that. And then they've had a couple of chances after that to go even further ahead, which he should have took. Saka's missed that great chance. Aubameyang's had another one. But we've been lucky to stay in it. But we reacted well. Got a lucky goal. Yeah, it's a very lucky goal. But Wood's been in the right place at the right time, and we've probably finished last 10 minutes. Probably finished strongest team out of both. But get him in at half time, 1-1, luckily, and then come out second half, and hopefully we can play like we did against Leicester second half. And if we do, we've got to be confident we can nick it. We just got
Yeah,
to be wary of break. We just got to be wary of them on break with pace for me.
it's been the first. I think you split it into the first half into half. The first half was absolute poor. We just didn't come out, and they could have been 3-0 up. The second half, we started getting back into it, and obviously we've got lucky with that chance. But I thought we were starting to create a lot more, and we did look a lot better. But like I say, take that, going 1-1, confidence up. Dash will get into them, and hopefully we'll come out firing. So Martin McCabe, good half. See you in the second half. Yeah. So what we're going to do? I'm just going to.
To be fair, I think we deserve some luck against these anyway.
Oh, we're due it, aren't we? Jesus Christ.
Fucking definitely due that goal. Right, mate, I'll see you in 10.
Yeah, so what we're going to do, just going to put up, me and Kieran's just going to have an half-time break, just go and get a beer and that, and we'll catch you again in about 10 minutes or so.
Next up on the Champions League.
And everything around Europe too. We'll see you just before 3.
Looking forward to
You all right, mate?
Hiya, bud, you alright?
Good. I've just been watching Arsenal
yeah.
fans. Yeah, I can hear
Oh,
you.
go on. How's it going?
Just been watching. Oh, mate, they're going nuts.
Hi there. What about Xhaka?
Yeah, why has he not fucking just gone back to Leno? Why has he not gone fucking long?
Like I say, it was absolutely ridiculous what he was trying to do. I can't work out what he was trying to do.
I just don't understand. Just don't understand why he's not gone back to keeper and just let keeper clear it.
I know. So, welcome back to everyone. Obviously, Burnley 1, Arsenal 1. Good end to the first half for me. So, hopefully, we can kick on. What's everyone's thoughts on the second half? Get your comments in the comments section and we'll read them out. What are you thinking, mate? What are you going for?
I said 1-1. I'm still going to stick to it. I'm still going to. I think we're going to. I think we'll hold on for a point. I think they're going to come at us again. But obviously, I hope we just have our periods in game and we have a couple of chances and we take one. But I'm still sticking to 1-1. I still think it'll stay this score.
Oh, we've got a comedian in the chat. You're gonna have to get up. You're gonna have to get up early to catch JT out. What's your opinion on erection from Brighton? Yeah, I think he's all right, but he's a little bit hard at times. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them comments. They don't catch me out.
Okay, now.
If you can get one that catches me out, you get a free TurfCast badge. I'll get Joe to make some.
I would say, has he got it?
Nah, he needs some merch, doesn't he? That's something I was thinking.
Yeah, he needs some merchandise and he's like t-shirts and get some t-shirts midweek logo on. And
I've gone for an Estrella for the second half. What are you on?
I'm on Amstel. I've just finished my Budweiser box last night. I had one left. And first off, I've just opened the box of Amstel.
Can't get any more comments. What everyone's drinking this Saturday afternoon. Like I say, I've upgraded from cups of tea, so I'm getting more positive.
I don't know if you probably just missed it then because you were focusing on screen, but on here. But I don't know what Jack has just done, but his fucking shirt's ripped in half. So
that's a point. What minute are you on?
I'm on 46:50. I'm 47 now. What are you on?
Right, just do it on 47, like 10 in a minute, and then I'll tell you when I'm on it.
Right, 47:10 now.
Right, unpause it.
Right, done.
And then, this is the kind of in-depth analysis that I like. One goal will win it. Yeah, I couldn't agree anymore.
Hopefully we get it.
One goal's going to win it.
Just no silly mistakes.
Gary Porter's on. Oh, this is a good... I tell you what, I have had a few of these that sent me a FS. What a drink that is. Brilliant.
We tried the dark one. The dark's nice.
No, mate.
The FS dark's nice, but it's fucking strong.
No changes, I don't think, has there? Second half, either team?
No, don't look like it. Didn't see out. Didn't see the scoreboards go up and along, jogging on.
So a quick look. Line up.
Well.
No subs.
That's it. We're moving the ball better. Go on. Give it Gummerson. Give it. Go on, Joy. Run it. Go on, Dwight. Dwight's drifting into all. He's been doing that last couple of games. He's been drifting into the middle, into all.
I tell you what, this is miles better this second half.
Yeah, Guinness. Ooh.
Joanne Burrows. I'm not a Guinness fan, and Philly's on the Warsteiner. Tell you what, I remember Christmas markets going on the Warsteiner. Jesus Christ. I don't think I've drank it since. I haven't been able to.
Warsteiner, Art and Lee Social Club used to do it on draft.
Yeah.
Up there. I ain't had it for years since I'm up there. Fucking hell, good stuff though.
There's a question coming here. Now, bear with me. It's quite a long one, but it's a question for us. So, obviously, we want interaction. So, just let me... here's a question. If you could impose sanctions that hampered the Premier League ability to sign players and limit their pay that made it more competitive and less likely to continue to be one of the same teams, would it be frigging hellfire? Right, I'll be honest. If you can shorten that down into one sentence that makes it easier for me to read and understand, I'll answer it for you. But
what I think he means is that, and this has been asked quite a couple of times, and what I think he means is go back to how it used, like the old First Division where anybody could win it. So obviously, what I think he's getting at is there's got to be a certain number of English players rather than foreigners. There's got to be a signing on fee. There's probably a transfer cap, a wage cap. I think that's what he means. If we can go back, if we could introduce that, and then it'd be a level playing field, wouldn't it? That City could only, for instance, City have to play 6 English players, and they can only have 4 foreigners. And then 4 foreigners have got to be, and each player's got to be paid like a certain amount. I think that's what he's getting at. Where it'd be more competitive, where we'd have a chance of like probably getting into Europe. I think that's what he's getting at.
So it's a tricky one, isn't it? Because
well, yeah, of course.
If you start going down that road,
yeah, City could go out tomorrow and sign anybody. We know that.
Yeah.
City's got the pulling power with Guardiola. We ain't probably the best manager in the world at the minute. They've got the best manager. They've got the Arab money. They've got the financial clout to go and probably sign anyone. Like they're going to try and get Messi when he's available next season, whatever. And they can go out and sign anyone. I think that's what he's probably getting at. Is there needs to be a cap on these things. He's probably right. He does because it's getting stupid.
It is, but you've got to remember though, we've benefited from being in the Premier League. You can't have it both ways. We can't sit here and argue that you're about to spend $100,000 a week on a player, like wage wise, and then in the same breath want a new training ground. Yeah, do what we need to do to this. It comes as a package, and it's like it looks like a Barnsley and stuff like that who's challenging at the minute. They don't need to get to Premier League for one season, and then they're financially stable for the next 10 and could do all the work that they never dreamed to do. That's what we've done. We've just sustained it for longer, and we want more because we've been here for as long as we have. But yeah, I mean, if we got a wage cap, I don't know. It's a tricky ball game.
Unfortunately, at the minute, that's what football's all about. It's not like it used to be anymore. It's all about money. Everything's about money. It's about making money.
Yeah. And Joanne Burrow said, yes, Kieran, we called it War Starter. Come on.
Well done, Taylor.
Corner.
No foul there, bollocks, ref. Go on.
No, it's corner, isn't it?
This is what we're going to make most of now, these set pieces.
But they've still got heart at the back.
I think that's why he went for Chambers instead of Bellerin at right back for art from corners and set pieces. Tarky's not scored that this season. It's just said on BT. Come on, Tarky, 2-1. I'd love him to get one.
That's a good ball. Ooh.
Tarky took it fucking clean out here.
Well, this is it now, the break. Go on, well done. Well done. That's good covering by Lawton, is that? Will you just knock your telly down a little bit, Kieran?
Yeah, that's fine, mate. Yeah.
Commentary.
I forgot I left it on from half time.
I know, I always do that, and Joe always goes mad, but you turn it down. I think they expected BT FBR to come barging through the door. That's a nothing ball there by Taylor. Absolute nothing ball. They're not moving it round as quick as they were for stuff, are they, Arsenal?
No. I think that's down to us.
Just sat on it there at centre half, yeah. Right, what's that, sub?
Yeah, it looks like we're making a sub. Who's down?
Oh, good defending.
Well done for me.
Go on. Oh.
Fucking terrible ball to Wood, that.
I needed to come back to McNeil then. Have they said any subs for you? Is that Peters?
Fucking, I'll not say Taylor's injured.
I don't know. Yeah, Peters.
It's just coming on. Taylor's going off. Fuck's sake, he just said.
But that might just be a precaution.
Fucking hope so. I hope he's not out again.
Oh, just what you want when you're coming off.
Who's your box? Xhaka?
No, Saka, nearly.
Bastard. Needs to be Xhaka. Needs Xhaka and Torque. We bet.
Yeah. Comments coming in. Peter off for Taylor. Taylor's crooked. Dan Taylor. Now, this is going to be...
That's a bad challenge.
This comment now might cause a little bit of debate with me and you. Second question, lads. Celtic are interested in signing Brady at the end of the season. Do you offer him a new deal or let him go, not knowing if it...
I'm not even getting into it.
Let me finish. Not knowing if he'll be replaced. Now, that's the key to that question. Not knowing if he'll be replaced. So, I'm going to put the question to you, Kieran. Do we... No, on a serious note, do we let Brady go at the end of the season knowing that we may not replace him? Yes or no?
I'm not Brady's biggest fan, but unless they've got a replacement lined up and a fucking good replacement, because I'm not his biggest fan, as everyone knows, but Brady, on his day, he's a great player. Showed it against Chelsea when we signed him, and he showed it in glimpses before he got injured this season, and he showed it in glimpses last season. The problem is same with Goodmanson. Can't stay fucking fit, and that's the problem. But I wouldn't let him go. I've certainly not let him go from squad unless we sign a replacement. No, I won't let him go. If we haven't got a replacement, no, I won't let him go.
So all the stuff that you slagged me off about Brady has just been an absolute load of twaddle.
It's just been wild. I don't know why did you up. No, on his day, I'm not his biggest fan, but I just don't think he's good enough for Premier League. But on his day, there is glimpses there, and we've seen that. Unfortunately, we've just not seen it enough. Well done, Pedro. Go on. But majority of it comes down to he's not been able to stay fit for long enough. He'll play 3 or 4 and then he's out injured again. But that's the same with Goodmanson. But I just think Goodmanson's a lot better winger. But I certainly won't let Brady go without finding a replacement. No, I won't. Because we can't lose another squad player.
Yeah, like I say, for me, Brady, when he signed...
I did
at the beginning, when he come back, I thought... Because there were rumours that he were fully fit. And when he first come, I mean, Spurs away sticks in my mind. He turned that game on his head when we played him at Wembley.
Yeah.
And to me, he's an international player. He's played at Euro tournaments, so he's not a bad player.
Not a bad player, no.
The injuries have absolutely hampered his time at Burnley, and he'll never get away from that now. Burnley fans just think he's shit because he's been injured, and he hasn't been able to do what he normally would because he's been injured. But to let him go and not replace him when we don't have a big enough squad, we can't do. That's my opinion.
Yeah, because
just a
we might have a choice.
Comments.
Is his deal up in summer? Is his contract up in summer?
Yeah.
We might not have a choice.
I think it's telling because you like Lawton and a few others have signed a contract extension and he hasn't. So I do think he's going to go.
He might want to go. He might want to go. He might have said to Dash, "Look, I don't see my future here."
Yeah, Christine, definitely yes. Replace Brady and let him go. Michelle McManus is fitter than Brady.
I won't go that far.
I'd even drive him to Scotland. I do think it's a lot of the comments are slightly harsh on him. I'll be honest. Where did he get brought off? When he got subbed on and he got subbed off.
Well, when he when he attempted like a
He was
scissor
bad.
kick for
Who was
that
that
goal.
against?
Fulham, weren't it? Fulham or West Brom?
Yeah.
No,
The
Fulham, weren't it?
comments and after that on Twitter and stuff were an absolute disgrace.
Yeah, he were getting loads of abuse, weren't they?
Absolute joke.
But that's football. They do. Don't look at Mark Dean. Fucking the harassment he's had on Twitter because of that game. After that game, it absolutely. It's just fans just go too. Some fans just go way too far with it. It's just ridiculous.
Christine, for God's sake, fall in love with another player. I have a man crush on Tarke, but he's going to break my heart at the end of the season. So
that's interesting about Brady with Celtic. Is but on another scale is depends who Celtic bring in as manager. They might not want him. They might not want him. Well, I don't know what's happened to Peters coming on. Has Taylor told him he's right now or what?
I don't know.
Taylor told him he's fine because he just seems to put his tracksuit back on and sat back down.
Right, there's a comment coming here, and now I know my answer straight away, right? But I'm going to have to go back a few years to explain it. So, interesting thought, lads. Here's an interesting one. Best loan signing, Dash ever made. Not many of those, but I would say Nkudu. Now, can I just say my best ever loan signing as a Burnley player?
Go on.
David Johnson. Don't say who. Don't say
decent
who.
Shape. No, decent shape.
When he come for that period, he was absolutely unbelievable. But for Dash, so he would just say...
With Preston at home.
He scored
Preston
5 games in a row, didn't he?
He scored, no, but I remember one game where he scored, didn't he? And he run right down touchline there at Bob Lord and hugging Turner, weren't it? I can't remember. Shooter against North End at home.
Go on then. Under Dash, who you say has been his best loan signing?
Hey, can we include ones he's signed permanently or just...
No. Well, I don't know. It depends if they're a loan signing we got him, doesn't it? But I would just say loan signing.
Marco Keane were a loan signing, weren't it, when we got him?
Yeah, I think we'll just go loan signings.
There's not many to fucking choose from, is it? Nkudu, he didn't do much, did he? Nkudu, he didn't do much. Not know where he's got that from. Darcy's best loan signing, fucking hell. I can't even think of one, but he's made that.
There's not one that jumps to mind, is there? We've had some good players who you think on loan, but we've just
this one's that's why I said loan to turn to proper signings, because you can think of some, because we've had quite a few on loan who he's signed permanently, but there's none that stick to mind for who Dash has signed. I'm trying to think of one, but fuck no. No, my best loan signing Burnley ever has to be Gary Cahill.
Yeah.
When we signed Cahill, he was fucking phenomenal. He was absolutely. It never anything got past him.
We Lee Briscoe we played alongside.
No, John McGreal, weren't it? John McGreal, weren't it?
Oh yeah.
John McGreal.
Where did Lee Briscoe from?
I don't know. Don't mention Lee Briscoe on here after Wednesday night.
Wow.
So Sam would tell us a story that when he got to know Jared never had a Burnley shirt. So
I've heard the story. So
Simon gave him a Burnley top, the grey one with Lee Briscoe back, and Simon's been trying to get it back off him. He even offered to buy it back off him, but Jared won't give it him back. Simon's fuming.
Simon's always fuming.
He's gone quiet this off, Mr. Celebrity. He's not. He must be busy.
He'll be live in Dubai, won't he?
Live in Dubai. Oh, checking that. Arsenal took that young one off from Real Madrid. I thought he was probably their best player. Took him off for Lacazette.
Well, if you can't beat him, join him. 4-4-2. Let's go. 4-4-2 wars.
Charles' ankle doesn't look great. Oh, yeah, he's gone. Fuck's sake.
Was it an ankle injury he had a month ago or so? A couple of weeks?
With that tackle, weren't it? From who's it? With that tackle where everyone was screaming that he should have been sent off. I can't remember who it against now.
Go on, Vids.
Go on, Vids. Fucking iron him.
It's it. Oh, unlucky.
Felt it the wrong person. If that had been Lowton, it'd have been top bins.
He scored one in about 10 seasons, and everyone gets carried away now when he gets the ball.
This is the problem on the break with pace.
It's not ideal that Peters has come on for Taylor, but he does a job when he comes on. I think he's
Ben Mee screaming for offside here.
Yeah, he does a job, doesn't he, when he comes on?
Ben Mee was screaming for offside. The referee let him play it on, and he's right.
Yeah, Stuart agrees. Does a job when he does a job. Yeah.
Yeah, he does a job.
I think he does. That's the same with Bardsley. When they play, they do a job. It's just when you have to play 10 games in a row when you start to notice that they're just not up to the same level as Taylor and Lawton, etc. One sec. What are your thoughts on second half so far, Kieran?
Yes, we've kicked on from first half, haven't we? I thought we were a better team for start. Last 10-15 minutes at first half, we started decent again. It's just obviously they've got pace on break, and it's disappointing that Taylor's gone off. But so Peters can just fill in. Well, he does a job anyway, like we said. I thought we started all right. So hopefully we can kick on and keep this point. If not, hopefully get 3 points. If not, I'll settle for a point. But yeah, hopefully we can grab a winner and pull further away from Fulham before they play. So, but we'll see. It's just disappointing. He's got ice pack round his thigh. So I don't know. Someone's just mentioned his ankle, but just show Taylor in stand, and he's got an ice pack.
Looks like he's got a tight hamstring, doesn't it?
Yeah, round his hamstring. Oh, mate, here he is, player of the season. Brady, get winner.
I'm going to do a TurfCast bet. I'm going to put a bet. If he comes on, I'm going to put him to score next goal.
I bet it's a good price. What do you, Johnny? Who do you use? Sky bet?
365.
Oh, I use 3. Yeah. Oh, John.
Well, I have 365 in Sky bet. Sky bet's good for horses. 365 is good for footy because they pay out on 2 goals and stuff, and they've got better. I like them bet builders and stuff like that.
Yeah. Let's not talk about William Hill.
William Hill's awful. I know Joe works for him, but it's absolute crap.
Odds are shit. Odds are shocking, aren't they?
Yeah.
Odds are fucking terrible.
Another one for you, Kieran. So, Fulham, West Brom and Sheffield United go down. Who do you can get one player from any of them? Who would you go for?
Lukeman at Fulham.
Really? But he's not at Fulham though, is he? That's the problem.
Well, no,
We've got fucking 10 loan players.
All right, he's on loan. Oh, what is it? Well, I think me and you said it before. Lad at middle captain. Is that injured at the minute?
Tom Kerner.
Yeah, me and you said it before, didn't we? Tom Kerner.
Yeah.
West Brom. No one at West Brom. They're shit. They're not team players. They're just fucking sit like that Pereira. Everyone were raving about him that he'll light up Premier League this season. He's been shit. Been sent off twice and he's done no. But yeah, I can't. Sheffield United. Would you take it? I don't know. Sheffield United. Would you take Bruce? No, for me, Tom. Yeah, like me and you said it before, didn't we? We got asked it before. Yeah, take Tom Kearney all day long.
I think there's players you'd look at that. Oh, for God's sake, who plays right back for Sheffield United?
Baldock.
Is it Baldock?
Or Ampadu. Ampadu or Baldock.
No, Baldock. I think he'd be players like that would suit the way we played. You know, like if Lawton, he's a bit younger than Lawton and stuff, but
there's players like him, Lundstrom, Ollie Norwood.
No, don't get me started on that.
But no, I'd take it. I'd take Tom Kearney all day long. Out the teams and the players, I'd take Tom Kearney all day long. I think that's what Fulham have missed this problem. Yes, Vince. No. Oh, they're asking. Is it going VAR? You have a look. Does Vidra?
No. He's got to be careful though. He's been booked, hasn't he, as Saka?
No.
He has? I'm sure Saka's been booked.
Oh, Saka, yeah, sorry, I thought you said Xhaka. No, Saka's been booked, yeah. Playing well here. Playing really well. Here he is. The Irish Ronaldo.
This is a good point from Adam Rowland. Good afternoon, Adam. Nice to see you in the chat. Financially, can we compete with them three, even if they go down?
That's what I said earlier. Probably not. That's what I said earlier.
Mm.
That's fucking awful, McNeil. That is fucking shocking.
Right, what
Are
are we
they
looking
looking
at
at
here?
it?
Penalty.
Are they looking at it? No,
He kicks his foot. He kicks his
just
foot. You can't be giving
Yeah.
that.
If they give that, that's fucking shocking. Yeah, Vidra's kicked his foot on it.
Right, why can't I find it?
Oh, he's took Willian off. He's brought Pepe on. This lad's a good player. You put Brady on to score.
I'm trying to find it now. I'm just checking which is best odds. 33-1 on Scarbet, Brady next goal.
Ooh. Next goal, 28-1. He's only 28-1 on Bet365.
Is there?
Yeah.
Right. Scarbet it is.
22-1, 33-1. That's not bad, that. 28-1 or 22-1 anytime. Vidra's 14-1.
Right. We're on. Robbie Brady next goal.
How much?
1 sec. Edit place. Oh, what's happening here?
Peters.
33-1, so 170 back if it comes in. And if it comes in, I'll put it towards keeping his contract extension. I'm sorry, right? That, yeah, it's a booking, he's caught him. But the theatrics for that is an absolute disgrace.
It's fucking ridiculous. Look at that. Like he's been hit by a fucking sledgehammer. He's hardly touched him.
That is embarrassing. Absolutely.
It's a foul. It's not even a booking. It's not even a booking. It's a foul, but it's not a booking. Sorry, but it's not a booking. It's a foul. But like you said, the good highlight, they've been fucking shot, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, we shouldn't be doing this. We're going to try and play offside. Should be fun.
I say Mitchell doesn't have any faith. Brady can't string a couple of passes together. Never mind score.
Just need a free kick, 25, 20 yards, outside 18-yard box. Brady, bend it in like he did against Chelsea. That'll do.
Shoot.
Go on, Breds. Go on, Robbie, lad. That's it. Turn Jacker inside out. Get Jacker booked.
I think that was the right sub to make, though, with Gudmundsson just coming back.
Yeah. One foot not for another. That's it. Well done. Oh, fuck. Just that final ball, innit? Come on, Dwight. Fucking run at him. It should be turning this Chambers inside out.
That's like I said to you, though, when we kicked off. I looked at the team and I thought McNeil up against Chambers. He's got to be rubbing his hand as McNeil and dashing. Get at Chambers. And he's just done nothing again.
One offside again.
I think that's the first time he's been offside. This game, I don't mean like this in his life. This game, I think that's the first time he's been offside. The results went for us as well, didn't they? Past couple of days, with Fulham and West Brom and stuff.
That's what's Fulham problem is. They're only drawing games. They're not winning enough.
Come on,
it's not a bad ball from Brady. That. Oof.
So have we got one more sub left? I think it'll be Rodriguez, won't it? Rodriguez for Vidra, I would imagine.
Yeah, or Wood or something, yeah.
Tell you what, Westwood and Brownhill have been miles better this second half.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Come on. Oh, that's bad. Really? That's what lets him down, because I think we expect so much from him being on the ball and then fucking pass like that. Get to him. Get to him. Oh no.
Not giving a fucking penalty here, surely.
That looked like handball to me, that second one. I think that definitely hit his hand.
Were it intentional? They'll fucking give it here, watch.
I don't think it matters anymore, does it?
Have a look against fucking Arsenal. Just have a look against Arsenal. They'll give it here.
That hits his arm.
Yeah, but where's he supposed to put his fucking arm? Where's he supposed to put it?
Yeah, but
shut the fucker off.
No, I get that. I'm just saying you don't know what's going to be.
Bollocks.
If that were the other way around, you'd be claiming for that. No, check complete, no pen.
Good.
Oh my God.
That's all, yeah?
Lacazette. No, Ben me. Stood his ground against Lacazette and he's gone over it. Fucking embarrassing. Look at the state of that. He's a joke.
It's not intentional, that. Can't fucking give that.
Yeah, but have you seen the past few weeks, though, what they've been given for?
I know, it's crazy.
If you, the rule was, when it come out, if it hits your hand in the box, it's a pen. And to me, that's a pen. If that were the other way around, it's a storm over to me.
Yeah, true.
I know what you're saying. He can't move his arm and he can't do that. I totally get that, but I mean, that Fulham one was an absolute disgrace how that was ruled out.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking ridiculous, weren't it?
I know it goes in our favour. Obviously, we don't want them to score, but that is an absolute disgrace how that got ruled out.
You'd be fucking fuming, wouldn't you? Where are we supposed to put his fucking arm?
He's like I say, it's on his thigh. Embarrassing. Yeah, and a couple. Gary Jones, that was a pen. Joe Clark, we've got away with one. Matt Lowcock is up. That's the thing for me. His arm was away from his body. Yeah, and I agree with you, Matt. We'd be fuming if it wasn't given. But as we said in the first half, about time we had some luck against these fuckers. So AFTV. Oh, I wish. I tell you what. I should have said to Joe, why don't you get him in here with us? We'll go on with them.
Yeah.
Give them some shit.
I'm gonna have a look what they're saying on fucking here.
Yeah, Christine's not happy with this Arsenal team, saying we're a disgrace. I think that's in relation to obviously the way they're going down and stuff.
They're going fucking mad on Arsenal TV. About that penalty.
Come on, Peters. Tell you what, they're all over at shop at back here at Arsenal.
Yeah, they are.
Peters! Oh!
That would have been goal of season.
Jesus! What a hit that is! Oh! What a strike!
Come on,
Let's have a
Clarets,
dip
we can fucking nick this here.
Let's have a dip into the comments again. Dan Taylor, short. Phil Mitchell, Phil Mitchell, sorry. Mitchell.
Yes! Oh, Wood! How has he fucking missed that? Oh, what a save. What a save. What a save. Joe, Joe, still there? Hello? Joe's gone. JT, sorry, are you there? JT, you there? No? Oh, JT's gone, guys. Apologies about that. I'm sure JT will be back with us shortly. Fortunately, I can't see the comments, so I'm going to have to get on my phone and watch it on Facebook and read all your comments from there. Yeah, keep your comments coming in, guys. What would you think? What do you think? Are we going to nick this? Are Arsenal going to nick it? Is it going to stay as it is? Get your comments in, guys. What do you think it's going to finish at? I still think we can nick it here. We've had a couple of good chances. Woods had a great chance there. He should have finished. Is it going to stay as it is? Get your comments in, guys. What do you think it's going to? What do we think about the penalties, guys? Is it a penalties? Get your comments in. The handball. Be interested in see everyone's thoughts. Is it a penalty? For me, it's one of them. Could have been given. Could have not. I don't think it's intentional. So for me, it's not. But obviously, where football is at the minute regarding the handball situation, it could have been given. But for me, it's not. It would have been harsh, I think. But obviously, that's probably from a Burnley biased and Burnley perspective. But there's no intention there. But I can see why it would have been given. Keep your comments coming in, guys. I'm just reading them from my phone on Facebook. Matty Bray thinks it'll stay 1-1. Christian Bradley says no penalty for me. Where's he supposed to put his arm? Yeah, I agree with that. Spot on. That's what I think. Same, Christian. What he's supposed to do, chop your arm off. Yeah, I agree with that. Dan Taylor says it's weird that Wood would have been buried the header, but Vidra would have buried that shot. What do we think of the second half performance so far, guys? Can we win it? Get your comments in, and I'll get reading from my phone. Matty Lowcott says, give over, it's not a penalty. Laughing emojis. You'd be fuming if that was us. His arm was out nowhere near his body. Yep, agree with that. Chloe Louise Howard says 1-1. Joanne Burrows says handball. But it's a lottery at the moment. Yeah, agree with that, Joanne. Matt Lowcott says his arm shouldn't be out there. That's true. Phil Willock says penalty Arsenal. So, plenty of debate about that one. But I'm going to go no penalty, obviously. Oh, what a clearance. What a clearance. Is it hit his head or his arm? I think it's hit his head. He's give penalty and sent him off. What's going on here? VAR surely going to look at that. Where's it hit him here? It's hit his shoulder for me. Surely he's not going to give this now. Surely he's not. Surely he's going to change his mind here. Get your comments in, guys, about this. What do we think? Is it shoulder? Is it handball? Shoulder all day long. Shoulder. He's got to change that. Surely. Surely got to change that decision.
Hi, mate. You there?
Yeah. Oh, mate, he missed it all. Have you seen what's happened?
Penalty.
Penalty. He sent St. Peter's off, but it's shoulder. Surely he's got to change this. Got to, surely. It's hit his shoulder. What? I bet it done. I bet it done. Bet it stays. Typical Arsenal against us. Bet it stays.
Well, he gave that quick though, didn't he? You know what I mean? He gave that a quick sending off and a pen then.
The only way we're going to get this overturned is VAR's got to change his. They can't tell him to go and have a look because he'll stick to original decision. Overturn. They're telling him to overturn it. It's his shoulder. Yellow and no penalty. Yes, get in. Well done, Marino, lad. VAR, well done. Still there, JT? JT still there? Looks like JT's gone again, guys. Looks like JT's gone again. Correct decision, guys. We're at a penalty. Get your thoughts in. Is that the correct decision from VAR? For me, definitely. It's his shoulder all day long. Matty Lowcock says, is that yellow for? Yeah, if he's overturned and he's saying it's a shoulder, I don't get what the yellow card. I don't get what the yellow card for either. So yeah, me too, Matty. Joan Burrows, why yellow? No idea, Joan. Only the referee in VAR. No why. Unfortunately. Christina Bradley, no way penalty yet. I agree with that, definitely. I don't know. Referee's made a quick decision there. He must have thought he went at it with his arm. So it's one of them. Hopefully we can just ride this out now. There's probably going to be 4 or 5 minutes injury time. So 10 minutes left. Hopefully we can grab a winner. Get your thoughts in, guys, on that decision. Thomas Grant says, can't believe Vidra come off instead of Wood. Yeah, I thought Vidra's played well. Laura says, welcome into the chat, Laura. Laura says, Arsenal fans are going to cry about this for the next 10, 14 business days. Yeah, they probably are, Laura. You're right there. And you can't wait. Matty Lockhart says, but he can't give him a yellow and then no penalty. And then they'll start play. Yeah, it's all confusing, isn't it, Matty? I don't get it either, Matty. It's all confusing, right? Surrounding this VAR and everything else. He's overturned the decision. It's no penalty, no red card. So what is the yellow for? I don't understand either because it's hit his shoulder. So I don't know. We know football's just going that way. It's losing the plot, and it referees are losing total control, and it's VAR that's running the game. Christina Bradley would be happy with a 1-1. We'd take a point now. Interesting thoughts, Clarets. Get your comments in. Would you took a draw before the game? I'll be happy a point now. It's a point further away from Fulham with a tough few games coming up. Get your comments in, guys. Thomas Grant says there should be some late goals in this for both sides. Hopefully it's for us. Christine, hopefully we can grab the winner. Matty Lockhart says, unless he's pulled the card out by mistake, maybe, yeah. Maybe he has. I don't think he knows what. Don't think he knew what he was doing. Apart from obviously he wanted to give the penalty and the red card, but after that, there seems to become some confusion between them and VAR. It'll be interesting to see what his thoughts are after the game. And the manager's thoughts, both managers, more Arteta and Dash, but we'll see. But just let's hope we can ride this out and we can put some later pressure on Arsenal and grab a winner. But they're just having a look. They're coming into it slightly a bit more now and having a lot more at ball. Christina Lonsdale says he hasn't been booked. He showed the yellow to rescind the red. All right, okay. Anthony Smith's in the chat. Welcome, Anthony. I fancied us to beat these. Well, I hope you're right, Anthony. I hope we can grab a winner. Sorry, Christian. There's another Christine coming up. Sorry, it's Christine Bradley. Sorry, Christine. Joan Burrow says, Ant Peter's already been booked. Oh, that were a point. Yeah, I think he was booked for that challenge on Lacazette, weren't he? Yeah. So maybe that's my second yellow, yeah. Matty Locott says, Tarky had a better second half than he did the first half and past few games. Yeah, he's played well today, Tarky. Just on that, I don't know if JT is going to come back in the chat, but get your comments in, guys, for the TurfCast man of the match. Get your comments in. I'm going to put mine in. I'm going to go for. I think I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it Tarky. I think he's played well. Thought he had a decent first half, but I think he's played really well this second half and he's defended well. So I'm going Tarky. Get your comments in, guys, for the man of the match. Yeah, so just bear with me, guys, because I can't see the comment. I'm having to read from the comments from my phone on Facebook. Yeah, so get your comments in for today's man at match. Like I said, I'm going for James Tarkowski for the TurfCast one. I think he's defended really well today, especially the second half. He's played really well and carried us through. Phil Willock says Matty Vidra. Joanne, you agree and say Tarks? Yeah. Matty Bray says Woods for the man of the match. Dan Taylor says Tarky. Mark Stevenson says Peters. Odin Jones Gray says Peters.
You there, mate?
Thomas Grant. Oh, JT, you're back.
Sorry, everyone. I don't know what's going on with my stream. It just keeps going off.
Thomas Grant says Peters. Chloe, Tark. Daniel Marshall said Vidra said, yeah. There's a bit of a mixed reaction for the man of the match, guys. So I think most votes have been for Tarky so far.
Put some comments in. What have I missed, mate? I've seen it been rescinded.
Yeah, it's been rescinded, and well, we don't know what's gone on because he got a yellow out, then he got the red out and went like that, and then he got the yellow out again. But like I think it was Joan Burrow said in comments, he's already been booked for that challenge on. He'd already been booked for that challenge on Lacazette when Lacazette were rolling around like he'd been shot. So I'm presuming the yellow card's been rescinded, but not obviously. It must have been obviously, otherwise he'd be sent off for that. But yeah, referees give it a quick. He's had a quick reaction. It's never a penalty in the month of Sundays.
So who did you go for man at match, mate?
I went for Tarky. I thought he's played really well. I thought he played well first half, but he's had a really good second half.
Yeah, I'll say I'd go for Tarky. Yeah, it's quite a lot for Wood as well. Matt Lowcock, Wood, Martin McCavett, Wood.
Yeah,
how long's
more
left?
comments.
Is it 2 minutes? Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Well done anyway, mate, there, under pressure. When JT went off, you did well.
I was just trying. I was just trying to read comments from my phone on watch along. I had to turn it right down and read them from there.
Yeah, it's hard work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, good block then, mate. Tell you what, going back to that Peters though, that was unbelievable, that block.
You could tell he knew straight away where it hit him because his face was like, "What you on about? What me on?"
Yeah.
He knew straight away it hit him on his shoulder. Yeah, I think referee's been a bit. He's been a bit presumptuous there.
Oh! Fucking hell!
I think I'm behind you. Have they scored?
No, sorry, mate. No. What you on?
I'm on 40. I'm in injury time. 42-52. 92-53.
Yeah, about 10 seconds.
No, it's all right. Thought they fucking scored them when you said that. Oh, what a block. What a fucking block. Come on, Clarets, just fucking hold on. No, get it out. Oh! Fucking hell, it post.
BT's giving man at match to Ben Mee.
Ben Mee, yeah, it's not a bad shape. Ben's played well. Could have given it a few of them.
Right. I think you're like 2 seconds behind me. Oh my God, off that post. Jesus Christ. And that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well done, Clarets. Point more.
Burnley 1, Arsenal 1. Obviously, what do you think to that then, Kieran? Go on, we'll have a little bit of a match reaction. Burnley 1, Arsenal 1. I'll let you go.
It's a great point, isn't it? There's been some talking points, to be fair, but to me it's a great point. We've not played shit, but we've not played fantastic either. It's been middle ground, hasn't it? We've not, we've rode us luck at times. Obviously with that penalty, well, that's not luck because it's never a penalty in a month for Sundays. It's City's arm, but we've rode us luck then probably end a couple of blocks if it posts. It's always a tough game against Arsenal, whether it's at their place, whether it's at home. And it's about and we've got a lucky goal. Yeah, let's be fair, we've got a raggy goal, but it's about time we had some luck against Arsenal. To be fair, you know what I mean, Chris Wood. He's read. Well, he's not even. He didn't need to read it. It's just hitting, but it's a terrible mistake by Xhaka. But all in all, thought we did well. Have we deserved the point for effort and commitment? Probably, yeah. But chances wise and everything else, obviously they've had a lot more chance, and Port's probably been the busier. But we've created in pockets and. We've created a few chances, we've not took them, but I'll take that. After that second, towards and then I'll take that. If someone said to me before the game, would you take a point and say, yeah, I'd be disappointed, but a point, we're 7 away. What's that now? 7 points in front of Fulham before they play today, is it? Or is it 6?
I think it's 7. I think.
Having a look now.
I think we're about 4 points off Arsenal, aren't we?
No, 8. They're on 38. We're on 30 now. Yeah.
Okay.
So 7 points. You know what I mean? 7 points. In front of Fulham, you take that all day long. Take that all day long with they've got Liverpool coming up. Obviously, they're a bit sticky at the moment at home, but I'm hoping they'll take it out on Fulham today and get a bag full and maybe get 4 or 5 and get that goal difference. But 7 points still in front. It's all we're still climbing. We're level on points with Southampton now. You know what I mean? And everyone's raving that they've had a good season.
Yeah,
and we're not
I think that's a cracking point for us, especially after the first 25 minutes. To be honest, I thought when they scored that first one, it could be another repeat of Spurs, and that's what's frustrating. Well, if you look at the past 6 games, unbelievable at Palace, poor against Fulham, poor against West Brom, awful against Spurs, decent against Leicester, and decent against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Now. You look at the one where you think the point against today, Arsenal, point at Leicester, we should be really, if we'd have put them performances, what we've put in against your West Brom and your Fulhams, we'd have been sitting there now, safe. Newcastle, Southampton and Brighton below us, looking like, another good season in the Prem. But like I say, you can't take too much out of that. That was a cracking performance for me today.
Yeah,
they had the chances. Jesus Christ, at the end then, post, block.
Yeah.
But
I did not
score. I thought Tarky and me were solid. I think Wood and Vidra played well. McNeil, again, for me, didn't offer a great deal. He come up against Callum Chambers. When was the last time he started? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got to be doing better against players.
Should be offering more, like you said. Got to be.
But definitely, I thought that's overall a good point. So I'll dip into the comments before we finish.
If we decide on man of match, then have we said Wood?
Well, me and you said Tarker.
Yeah, I'd go for Tarker.
BT said Ben Mee, but
yeah.
So Phil could have won, should have lost another point. Points probably on the thing.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. We could have won it. We could have lost it. Yeah, it's a good point.
Matty Bray, well done, Clarets. Another point on the board.
Exactly.
Christian Bradley.
Thank God that's
over. Well, it did look like it towards the end, to be fair. I thought, here we go. Phil, what a second half. Warsteiner in a hot tub. Liam, take a point all day long against them. What else have we got? Martin McCavitt, well done, Clarets UTC. Burnley 1, Arsenal 1. Yeah, I think, like I say, Arsenal, there's had some quality players out there. I still think that's a great point for us.
Yeah, it's
David
critical.
O'Brien on Facebook.
Critical. We didn't lose the game. End of the day, we didn't lose the game, so it's got to be a positive.
Yeah, Christine Lonsdale. Thanks, lads. See you next match. So yeah, I think that's probably it from me and Kieran. Unless have you got much else to add, Kieran?
No. We just are you asking everyone to send the match reactions in?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on in a sec. So, like I say, thanks again, Kieran. Especially when last 10 minutes my stream started going.
No worries, pal.
So
When do we play next? Is it Saturday or Sunday we play next?
I'm not too sure, to be honest, mate. So
next Saturday tea time, 5:30 kickoff.
All right. So we'll see you then for the next kickoff next Saturday at 5:30. That's it for myself and Kieran. If any of you obviously have been quite active in the comments, if you would like to get a reaction on, please upload one and send it to the TurfCast page. Or if you know Joe personally, send it to Joe. But that's it from me and Kieran. Hope you have a good Saturday. Get yourself a takeaway
have a good weekend.
Takeaway for Hampton Deck later on tonight, and that's it.
Yeah, have a good weekend, Clarets. See you later. Bye.